common knowledge right now.
Ooh, okay, cool, man. Well, I'm in my hotel room in Munich, Germany, and I feel fairly inspired at the moment to make a video about a bunch of stuff. I'm literally just sitting here doing like Snapchat filters because I can't find anything to watch on Netflix. I took a walk, got scared, came back, and I don't know, just been thinking. So I think what I'm going to do is just I make this little intro, and then I'm going to set the camera down, get comfortable, make a cup of coffee, and start talking. Is there coffee in here? There's no coffee in here. That is a problem. Alright, well I'm going to try to find some kind of hot beverage, and then I'm going to make a video. So, just stay tuned. Okay, I'm turning the screen away, because I find when I do that, I just focus on talking, instead of looking at the screen and like worrying about my hair and all that shit. So here we are. Here I am. I'm in Munich, Germany right now, sitting in a hotel room by myself, and pretty much just like doing nothing. So I was making some Snapchat videos and like using the filters, and sometimes I do that because I think they're funny. But I don't know. And then I started thinking about Warped Tour. I started thinking about all the shit that's happening in the music scene right now, and I was like, man, I've always kind of been, I've always held back with voicing stuff usually, and I feel like a lot of that is just because like I've always liked to disassociate myself from internet drama and like YouTube drama and all that shit, because I'm friends with a lot of people that are YouTubers and musicians and like have, you know, been involved with that kind of stuff and whatever, and I just like, it's not something that I like. I don't like to voice opinions. I don't like to make people choose sides. So I've always stayed neutral, and I think that's worked for me. It's always going to work for me, and it's just like I feel like that I'm able to maintain a relationship with everybody, because for me it's like I don't like to have, you know, especially people that follow me who may for some reason, you know, have a different feeling or opinion. Like it's better for me sometimes to just like not to be involved with that, because it's really none of my business, and I don't like to make anyone feel like they need to choose, or, you know, like if they're following me and somebody else that follows me has a different view or whatever. I just don't ever like to bring that into my stuff. But I feel right now, just all the shit that is happening in the music industry, in the fucking entertainment industry, in the world, number one, I don't think me making a video really has any effect on anything. I don't think anybody really making videos about it and talking about it and expressing their opinions matters that much, to be honest, because it's like, I mean, if you think about it, you know, it's not to say people's opinions don't matter, but it's like if you know, you watch these videos, like what does it really do? Like, you know, you hear people talking about situations. Like to me, it's always just been like, what does it really add? And that's a lot of the reason, again, I don't ever really talk about, you know, drama and issues and whatever. But I think it's just, for me right now, I feel like I just need to talk about it, whether you watch it or don't. It's really just more for me to get it out. Sorry the camera keeps shaking. It's on a chair on top of a box of contact solution, so it's really just a ghetto setup. So it's probably going to be really annoying actually, but whatever. So I'm on tour right now in Europe with Bry, who's a fucking incredible dude, incredible musician. Let me fix that a little bit. It's probably not going to help. And it's been really nice to be around just like real ass people, you know, Bry and his crew, his whole crew, Ross, Adam, and Gary, fucking amazing dudes. And these shows have been awesome. And I think part of the reason I want to make this is because, like, since all the shit that led up to me being here on my own personal journey has been very interesting and very coincidental in a way of, like, I know that it's, you know, it's a universe thing, if that makes sense. Like, it's just, like, so much shit is kind of lined up. And when I got here, you know, that's when, like, I just realized, like, man, these guys are real-ass musicians, like, amazing people who just care about making music. You know, they were super loving, super welcoming. And, you know, then all this shit started happening of, like, people being called out, you know, online for various things, and you guys already know about all that shit. I don't even need to talk about it, because there's really nothing to say. And then, you know, I had already heard that Warped Tour was probably going to be ending this summer, just from people, you know, that I know. But then I saw the actual article that's like, oh, Warped Tour is going to be ending. And when I read that, in the midst of, like, all this shit, and then, like, waking up today and seeing that Lil Peep died, who I don't, you know, I wasn't really, like, I didn't really know his music very well. I watched some of his videos recently, and I really liked them. So it's not really about that. It's just more of, like, you know, and then there's just all this shit happening at once, and I keep seeing these articles on Facebook of, like, this crazy-ass shit happening in the world, and, like, the entertainment industry, and, like, that happening, and, like, bands that I know very well, like, who are fucking, their careers are over now, like, just overnight, just all this shit keeps happening, but a lot of it was, like, when I saw the Warped Tour thing, it really hit me hard, because, I think because I remember, like, Warped Tour was a fucking dream of mine when I was a kid, and, like, I kept seeing on my Facebook, like, all these people who were just like, man, I can never play Warped Tour now. My dream of, like, musicians that I know who are still trying to establish themselves and you know, build their careers, like, they're, you know, posting, like, man, I can't ever play Warped Tour now because it's over. And I was just like, man, it made me very sad for a lot of reasons. It's just, like, this awesome thing, and I feel like to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys who follow me, are in that scene, you know, if you call it a scene, and know what Warped Tour is and have been there, and it's in that kind of space, is like something that, you know, you can escape to, and I feel like it's some kind of family, and it's like even being a part of, you know, being a part of the tour and stuff for the couple years that I was, like, it's not like I know everybody and I'm super tight with everybody, but it's like I feel like I'm a part of that because I had, you know, a time to be on that platform and to share that with everybody, you know, whether people knew my music or not, and whether I talked to, you know, the other bands or not, like, I was there, and to me, even, it was like, man, that's a part of my life, that's something that, like, I look forward to, that's something that, like, you know, I fucking love, and, like, you know, I never even went to Warped Tour as a kid. I never actually, the first time I went to Warped Tour, I played, and, like, it's just weird because, oh, I don't know, man, it's just, I don't even know what the point of this video is. It's just, like, I guess what I want to say is, like, I try to just kind of scroll past, like, internet shit, because I feel like, you know, even, like, all the political stuff, like, it's just so infectious, and it's so, like, you see one thing, and, you know, then it makes you sad, or you have a reaction to it, and you think about it for the rest of the day, and it ruins your day, or ruins your week. Like, I try to just fucking ignore it all, and, like, I've done that since, like, for a long time, and, like, especially with all the political stuff, it's like, oh, Trump this, and, like, Hillary this, and, like, because, I mean, I'm in North America, so I would always see that shit, and, like, I don't care about it. I know people say, like, you should know, but, like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to know about that, because it's, like, really anybody could post whatever they wanted, and if I saw it, if you saw it, like, you would have thought about it, and that would be the mission accomplished, you know what I mean? So I try to just, like, scroll past, but it's just, you know, more and more I keep seeing stuff that's kind of really just literally changing the music scene that I know, and, like, you know, I know there's not one music scene, but, you know, the one that I kind of have been involved with for a long time, it's like, I guess all I want to say, like, just really on, as an artist in that scene, and I hate that word, but I keep using it, you know, an artist who has been a part of that, even just a small part, like, for me, it's like, it makes me sad because I know a lot of you guys are upset about all the stuff that's been happening. I guess all I want to say is, like, it's not, the bond, you know, the family aspect, the part of that makes you feel safe and feel good, like, that doesn't need to go away, and that's not going to go away just because, you know, Warped Tour's ending. Like, no matter what, you know, festivals are going on or what events are going on or whatever, like, music is so much more than that. Music is always going to be so much more than that. Music is something that we share as human beings together, and it leaves a lasting imprint on the universe even after we're dead, after, you know, everything we know is gone. You know, it still leaves an imprint on the human race, and every song we sing together, every word we write, everything we create, it leaves that. And, you know, like, just because something changes form or something ends, that doesn't go away, and I just want you guys to know that. And also, I just want to say, you know, thank you to everyone for that, for Warped Tour, just because it was a fucking, it changed my life. The people I met on it changed my life. You guys changed my life, and even if you never have heard of it or never went, just, like, thank you for being a part of my life. And I can only speak for myself, and just thank you, because even if you're far away and we've never met and we've never talked, the fact that you're watching this, like, we're somehow connecting, you know, and there's always more going on than just physical, you know, being in the same place as somebody, and I don't know. So I feel like there's a lot more I wanted to say or could say, but I just wanted to share my immediate feelings about it. Yeah, just, man, thank you guys so much, because I feel really lucky to be able to do music in the world we live in, because it just keeps getting crazier, and it's like I feel like the only thing you can really do is just like roll with it and hope, you know, that through all that we kind of find ourselves again and we figure some shit out and we end up chilling out, you know, because it's like it's really hard to wrap your head around all of it, you know, in the world and like the music industry and the entertainment industry and all the shit that you hear about. Well, my camera died, and I really want to continue my thought because I'm going to lose it if I don't, so I switched to my phone, so this is a very just kind of thrown together video, but I needed to just finish what I was saying. So yeah, I guess just thank you guys for everything, and I know it's sad the Warped Tour is ending. I'm sad, for sure, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. And I'm sad about all the shit that's going on in the music industry, entertainment industry, and it's really fucked because it's like, what's gonna happen? I feel like where things are, just from an artist perspective anyway, like with Spotify and, you know, streaming and all that shit, like I feel like it's so cool to have those opportunities as an artist, like to, you know, be able to just be at home and fucking make songs and put them up and, like, you know, email you guys and live stream with you guys. Like, that shit is amazing. And that shit didn't exist when I started music. I mean, it kind of did, like, somewhat, but like not like it is now. It's not like you could make a living with it before. Now you can. And I'm thankful for where things are. I think the music industry in general is definitely shifting. Obviously, the whole fucking world is. I don't know exactly where it's going. I don't think anybody does. But you know, I just want you guys to know, like, regardless, you know, for those of you who listen and watch my stuff, my content, I'm always going to be making it no matter what. So yeah, you know, just nothing's changing on my end. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of name drops because I never fucking do that shit. I'm gonna allow myself to do some name drops. I have to say, some of the dudes that I met on Warped, and just over the years, like, of my touring experience, because I feel like as a musician, you have those people that you meet along the way that are part of your, you know, the start of your journey. Like, every musician has that group of people, and, you know, just some of the people that I met that have been fucking awesome. Patty Walters. We didn't get super tight, but I always really liked Patty. We talked on Warped. We talked, usually at the barbecues. He was always a very, very nice guy. Christopher Drew, fucking awesome dude. Big inspiration to me, like massive inspiration to me. And I could say this because I'm sure none of these guys are really probably ever gonna watch this. So, fucking Maddie Mullins was always super nice to me. And Kellen Quinn as well. Just like I'm saying this because, like, to me, that shit meant the fucking world. That shit meant the world. Like, when musicians that are, like, way bigger than you treat you like their friend and, like, treat you with respect, you know, like, that dude, I'll never forget that shit. Metro Station, he, like, took me on tour, like, Set It Off, Tonight Alive, like, all those people. I don't know, I mean, there's a million, but those are some of the bands that, like, really had an impact on me, and just because of the way they treated me. And I'm very thankful that I got to hang out with you guys and all the other people I've got to hang out with over the years. But anyway, yeah, I guess this is kind of just going on now. I feel like I want to keep talking, but there's really not much else to say. So thank you guys for watching this. I know it's a bit more of a serious video, but you know, I had to say something. So anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep probably now. So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you next week for another vlog. Stay cozy and peace.